but I stand before you as someone that has been tried to be intimidated in many, many ways. The other day, a friend of mine poked me in the chest and said, you need to find out what your cohorts are doing at the armory. Because there's people that had been at the armory twice. They'd been turned into the police. And I thought, my gosh. So I followed the people and I stopped them. Or I followed them until they stopped, and I got out and I asked them who they were. They were dishonest with me. They would not tell me what they were doing. I asked them what they were doing in our armory, what they were doing. Well, we're just two guys going through town looking for a place to have a business. And I said, sir, typically you don't have a business in an armory. Then they said, well, we weren't even at the armory. And I said, I followed you from the armory. Then they said, well, yeah, we were at the armory, but really we were looking at the deer. There's a big shooter 4-point in there. I'm not sure how often you shoot deer in an armory, but I asked them to please be truthful with me because I was trying to be truthful with them, and that there's too much fear in our community. Push comes to shove, let's just kind of get down to the end of it. I pursued information. I took a picture of their vehicle. I was not allowed to see our county sheriff. I went up to ask to speak to him. I was told no, I couldn't. I was supposed to call 911. I said, okay, I will call the dispatch. And I called the dispatch because 911's for emergencies. It's not for just chit chat. Okay? I understand that. I don't want to abuse that. They ran the license plate. It came back to undercover FBI agents. Mr. Grasty told me today that I'm the one that's causing the fear, that I have no right to question anybody about what anybody's doing at our armory, and that I have no right to follow anybody and question anybody, that I'm the one that's causing fear. I stand before you and I ask you, what do you think? Do I have the right to talk to another human being?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Do I have a right to ask what's going on in my community?
Yes, you do.
This is absolutely appalling to me. I've had my life has turned completely upside down and inside out since I've been involved in this committee. I have no personal life anymore, ever. I've been told, why don't you distance yourself from it? Why don't you run? I was born in Denver, Colorado. The only place they have ostriches is at the zoo. I never learned to stick my head in the sand, and I stand before you right now. I will not stick my head in the sand, and anytime anybody has any questions of me, here I am. Thank you.